What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I am doing an LGBTQ plus book recommendation. With being in the month of June and being Pride Month, I thought it would be the perfect time to do this video. And I do want to put a disclaimer before we get started that I am not part of that community. So these are just some of my favorite books that have some queer representation. I will try to leave some book recommendation from some people that are part of that community in my description down below, so you guys go check them out. But these are just some of my favorite books that had some queer representation. I also try to add some variety to these books. So I have some romance book, I have some fantasy books, I have some contemporary books. I wanted to add different genres to this list so that anyone could find something that they would be interested in. Before we get started, if you're new here, welcome. Please consider subscribing if you like anything book related or book content. I would love to have you back on my channel. And if you're a returning viewer, I love you so much. And let's get started. So the first book that I want to talk to you guys about is one of my favorite reads this year, and it is The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. If you know me at all or know my channel, you will know that I love this book so much. I've read this book earlier this year and I just fell in love with it. This is a magical realism book with an romance in it. The romance is not the main aspect of the book, but it is such a cute story and it is such a well-built relationship. I just loved them both and I thought they were so cute together. And this whole book in general has some just heartwarming feeling. It's kind of being wrapped into a blanket. It is just the cutest little thing ever, and their relationship is also one of the cutest one that I've ever seen, so I thought it would be the perfect book to start with. The next book that I want to talk to you guys about is very popular here on BookTube, and it is Take a Hint, Dani Brown. All three books from the Brown sisters trilogy have some great representation, but this one we have a bisexual main character, and I thought it would be cool to add this one to my list because it is a bisexual character that ends up with someone from the opposite sex. Very often in books we see bisexual characters who end up with someone from the same sex, which is amazing, but I thought it would be cool to see this kind of relationship. I love this book. It was really cute. This is a fake dating trope story. It was really cute. I really liked it. It's about Danica, who is a professor at university, and then the guy in this relationship is old rugby player, and they end up fake dating and they fall in love, and it's really cute and I really liked it. And so that's why I wanted to include this one in my list. Next one I want to talk to you guys about is another fantasy book, and it is Black Sun by Roanhorse. We have a ton of representation in this book, which was amazing. We have a main character who is bisexual or pansexual. We don't really know. It doesn't really matter, but she likes both male and female. And then we also have some non-binary characters in this book, which was very surprising when we first see it, but I thought it was really well done. They're just there. This is one of my favorite type of representation where it's not the main focus of the book, it's not the main focus of these characters. It's just part of who they are and just part of the storyline, but it's not the main focus of the characters. And I thought this was really well done. I love this book. It is one of my favorite books that I've read this year. Just in general, I love the storyline, I love all of these characters, and the representation in this book was amazing. So I would highly recommend this book if you are into fantasy books. It was really good. I really liked it. The next book that I want to talk to you guys about is one that I don't think we see a lot of here on BookTube, but I think it's a really good one, and it is Loveless by Oseman. This is kind of on the opposite end of Black Sun, whereas Black Sun, their sexuality and identity is not the main focus of the book. This is the opposite, as this is a coming of age type of story where her sexuality and identity is the main focus of the book, but I really liked it and I thought it was really well done. It is about an asexual character, which I don't think we see a lot of in books, so I thought it would be really cool to add this one. Like I said, it's a coming of age type of story. It was a little young for me since she is in she's in her first semester in college and discovering who she is, and I am not asexual, so it's obviously harder for me to relate to this character. But I think what she's going through at some different level, everyone had gone through that in their life or is going to go through in their life, trying to discover yourself and trying to find your identity. But I still really like this book, and I still think it was very informative. And this book, weirdly, I know people have mixed feelings about this book. I'll try to leave some reviews from some asexual people if I can find some. because on Goodreads I saw mixed feelings about this book from people that are asexual. Some people like loved it, and then some people said that it didn't include all type of asexual people, which I guess it's hard obviously, because even if you are asexual or aromantic, there's like different type of people, and so it's hard to include everyone. But on my perspective, I really liked it and I thought it was a really cute book, so I thought I would add it to this list. And then the last one that I want to talk to you guys about is Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers. I've read this book earlier this year and I really enjoyed it. I didn't love it as much as I thought I would. I was expecting a romance book, and this is much more of a contemporary coming of age type of story. But it is a female romance. I really enjoyed it overall, even though it wasn't as good as I hoped it was going to be. It is about this girl who gets drunk one night I should say, in Vegas, and then she ends up marrying another girl, like, and she doesn't even remember her name the next day. And it's basically the story of them like discovering themselves and getting to know themselves, because they didn't get a chance to do it before the wedding basically. It was a really cute book. It's a really short book as well, so if you guys want to like a really quick read, I think this would be a really good book to pick up. It also has a really great father-daughter relationship in this book, which was probably my favorite aspect of that book. But I thought the romance book was really cute, and I really like the love interest in this book. I think I like the love interest in this book a little bit more than the main character. Should I say that? I do have a reading vlog for this book, so I will link it up above for you guys to go check out. So these were all of the books that I want to talk to you guys about. It's a super short, super quick video. I only have 5 books to talk to you guys about because I feel like I talk a lot in these like book recommendation videos that I do. So for me, 5 books ends up being like a 10-minute video, whereas some other people can talk about like 20 books in 10 minutes. I can't do that. So I might just do like a second edition of this video if you guys are interested in. I would love for you guys to leave some recommendation of your favorite queer books in the comments down below. I would love to go check them out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!